Making money on her realness. Period. For real, what is up with Gial? Okay, but someone was asking other questions. Stop over explaining to these haters. You're right, so I'm gonna shut up. Hi, Emma. I feel bad charging my in-law $200 for 6 flower bouquets and he wants to spend $40. Don't. That is your work, okay? No, I'm not your neighbor, but you mentioned a girl that was on the phone with someone talking shit. Oh! She'll post a burp. She's so real. Okay. So you post about everything but won't reply to my comments. What's your comment? Obviously, I didn't see it. Okay. So... Okay, I'm going to go back to the girl, the neighbor, in a minute. But someone said, what's your thoughts on Monet and Jalen controversy? So I loved Monet when she first came out. And then when she started doing, like, more ads and really only posting ads, I kind of, like, she stopped showing up on my For You page. So I haven't checked in with that girl in a minute. But I know that everyone's, like, mad that their house is, like, you know, built on white man's land. But it's, like... At the end of the day, half of America is built on white man's land. So it's like, I don't think it's a problem. Plus they did their research and they posted a back story explaining that that's literally not a SLAVE house. And, it's like a workshop or something. So I'm like, I don't know. It's not, even if it was, I don't think it'd be a problem. Only because, again, I was never... Like, I don't think I can say much because I'm not in their shoes. But when I saw that, I literally was like, what's the problem? Like, it's not like, I don't know how to put it and I don't want to like get canceled right now. It's like, this happened years ago. Half of America, especially Texas, is literally white man's land. So it's like, you're going to run into that and it's unfortunate. But it's so, like, relieving. And if anything, it's, like, refreshing. Like, damn, we really got past that time. And now we can buy that land, make new memories, and build it into something that, it wasn't at one point in time, Because literally half of America is like that. Literally half of America is like that. So, I was never against them. I was eating beef and rice, and then I'm drinking a coconut and pineapple like water. So good. Are you in Pop? Yes. Yeah. So me and Wells. Okay, I'm gonna circle back to the neighbor. So me and Wells are back together. I didn't ask him out. So this is what happened. I'm going to break this down for everybody that did not hear it the first 4,000 times. So me and Wells, our entire relationship, we've been good, but we've had our issues where like we would just argue over the littlest things because like, and I don't want to put it on me, but I would nag him a lot about little things because I expected more of him, but I was never appreciating what he did do. So it's like, he could do a million things for me. And I'd be like, but you didn't do this. Like, I keep having to remind you of this or this. And it's like, it got to a point where he was kind of fed up with it. And he was like, okay, I don't feel like you appreciate me in this relationship. And I was like, wait, no, because I do. And I love you. I don't want you to think that. So we both took a step back. He broke up with me. Obviously, we lived together, so I didn't go nowhere. And I was like, I'm not going down without a fight. Bitch. So I was like, no, I'm not moving. So I sat here and I was like, cared about my time. And we kept going on dates and we went to the movies. And did something. And then, obviously one thing leads to another when you live with a man that you used to once love. Not used to once love, that you love, but you used to once do things with. You were a little bit more intimate at one point in time. So, one thing led to another and that coochie brought him back. But then he was like, I don't think this is right. I don't want to fall back into this toxic cycle of like constantly arguing and doing this and doing this. And he was like, I want to love you correctly, and I want you to love me correctly. So I was like, then let's love each other correctly. I don't know how to tell you that I can love you correctly. So then we took like a week away where we really were not like talking. And then he came up to me and sat in front of me, and I was doing my hair, and I looked at him and I was like, and he was like, I want to try again. I want us to fully give 100%. Like, I don't want to go back to the same bullshit. You do a lot of bullshit. I do a lot of bullshit. Let's stop it. Let's cut it here and show each other what real love is. And I was like, okay, I'm sorry. I love you so much and I never want to fight with you again. So, you know, now we're back together. So, obviously, he's a good man, Savannah. Obviously, if like the arguing continues and stuff, we will probably be done for good. But I'm gonna do everything in my power so we don't ever go back to that. And if that's couples therapy is a thing that we have to do, then we're gonna do it. So. We just broke up last night. Ugh. I hate breakups. They literally make me like suicidal. Roxy's good. She's in timeout right now, actually. She's not good. She tore up my freaking shoe sole. She hasn't done anything like that in so long. So I literally was like, who is this animal in my house? You need to behave. Gabby, you're my literal favorite content creator. I love you so much. I love you too. Couple argue that kind of part of a relationship. Yeah, exactly. What is a cheek spreading ASMR? You guys look like soulmates. Don't we? We literally look like soulmates. That is my fucking lover. If you're watching this, I love you. Let me make sure he's not in here. Yeah, I went through his phone without asking and it broke with our trust. God, thanks, Emma, for reminding me. I'm just playing. Hey, Mikey Mike. I saw you unfollowed me on Instagram and followed me back. You didn't think I was gonna notice. Fake. I'm a Scorpio, he's a Sagittarius. Someone said they sent me a DM for professional reasons. Period. I will look at it later. All right, but my girl just went through my shit, left my ass off. So you unfollowed me because she went through your phone and unfollowed me? I was the same. I'm not gonna lie. I unfollowed a lot of Wells's like girlfriends in his phone, and I was like, why the fuck you need to be friends with him? That's a fucking female. You don't need fucking friends. But if I make her uncomfortable, Mike, unfollow me. That is your woman, and I did nothing to her. But at the end of the day, that's your woman, and if she feels uncomfortable by me, no questions asked. Unfollow me. Or did you ever ask him y'all back together? I went through your phone every time. He's sagging him. What happened with? Oh wait, so the neighbor. Yeah. Okay, so the neighbor. So we have a neighbor that was obsessed with Wells at a point in time. I don't know how to put it. They were like friends for a year. They live right next to each other, so obviously they would like hang out with each other all the time. And then they were like, why don't we try dating? Like, let's try dating. So they tried it for a month, and she was fucking Looney Tunes psychotic. Like, she was like a hothead. So whenever she got mad, and she would pop off on him in public, cuss him out in front of everything, right? I'm like, okay. So they went on a date 2 days before he met me. They went on a date. Again, she embarrassed herself and embarrassed him. So he was like, we're done. Went to the rodeo to cool some steam. Met me. And then I ended up moving in with him literally a week later. And I saw her in the elevator. And I remember when I saw her, she was staring at me like, but I did. Hey, like, what's up? As I'm all up in her man's bed. So I could see why she hates me. But done. So it doesn't matter. I promise they were done. So then as the weeks go on, she's constantly seeing me with Wells, and she's like, hey. And he's like, hey, this is my friend Gabby, da 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 da, like, you know, yeah. And then weeks go by, months go by, and then it gets to a point where she tries reaching back out to Wells, like, you want to hang out? Like, let's go grab dinner, let's go grab lunch. Wells is living with me though, but me and him are not dating yet. We're not even serious at this point. We're like, I don't know what we were doing. He just